Shadows of the Erdtree, Elden Ring. Welcome. I am Lord of the Red Moon, aka Muten Gaming. I have a theory. Of everything that's going on in the Elden Ring. First off, this DLC we're getting is one of two, at least two. This is just going to basically get us asking more questions about the lore of Elden Ring. Why is Marika ripping something out of someone's guts that looks like, the runes that you use to level up, to do stuff? Well, that doesn't matter. We're gonna just go ahead and talk about Messmer. Now, the thing about Messmer is if you look at the trailer, he represents what Marika would be considered blasphemy. Whether it's snakes, dragon eyes, using the flame, all these represents other outer gods that don't really want to follow the Golden Order. Right? Messmer refers to his mother during the first trailer. He says something like, "Mother, how did you allow someone to become Lord with no light," or some shit like that. The whole DLC is about Miquella, right? And where's Miquella trying to do? What's Miquella been trying to do this whole time? Revive his brother. He failed in that place where they were worshiping Saint Trina. Saint Trina is referred to, Saint Trina is referred usually with Miquella a lot, because Miquella and Saint Trina are the same person, like Marika and Radagon. Now we don't know that for a fact, but that's what all the information is leading us to believe. You have people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go. We need Saint Trina to come back," or "They're on their way back," or "I'm about to find them," or Miquella, Lord Miquella. He has all these followers. He's trying to get the Hagleg tree. The Hagleg tree is full of people that are considered blasphemous to the Golden Order. The Omen. You got the Albanorg people always around the Halig tree. You have the Crucible Knights down there. You got there's a dragon down there. Goddamn dragon down there. And it's just all Miquella's shit, right? And he's able to do this because, one, he's a genius, and two, he's extremely charismatic. Yeah, we have a lot of violence with shooting us around here, so bear in mind with the ambulance. So, I say all that to say, this DLC, we're following Miquella into the Land of Shadow. Now, the Land of Shadow has always been there. When Marika removed Destined Death from the Elden Ring, at the same time, or before that, she must have sealed off the lands between, and sealing off a part of the Erdtree that has to do with the shadow of the Erdtree and the land of the shadow. Now, if you just looked at what you just saw, Messmer. Hold on. Let's just pause it right here. We're going to pause it right here because Messmer, if you look at his eye, that eye is a dragon eye. That flame is the flame of the giants. He has red hair like the flame of the giants. Radagon hated his red hair because it represented their giants, who were mortal enemies of America. And when she eradicated the giants, it was like the beginning of the order flourishing throughout the lands between. Now, Death and Death is removed. The lands in between is sealed off from the lands of shadow. The shadow of the Erdtree is cut off because there's no Death and Death. The Golden Order is all fucked up. And an Empyrean is sealed away. We don't know where, but the Glomide Queen is sealed away. The Glomide Queen was chosen to replace America, and America probably didn't want to be replaced. So she sealed her away, and any ability to kill her with no death. Now, her being a queen means that she's the queen of something, right? She got to be the queen of something. And I think that she's the queen. She could be the queen of this area that's being burned down. Because this group of people that's burning it down, they are following Messmer. They're using the same weapons. They're impaling people. They're following Messmer. Messmer is burning everything down. And after he does this, America realizes this is all speculation. And this is what is referred to when Mikola says, let's go to the beginning. When someone was seduced and betrayed. I think who was betrayed and seduced was Messmer. Messmer was supposed to go there and, you know, come back as a hero, basically. But his mother sealed him away there. And we don't know why. Now, when we have to remember that Mikola has an alter ego, his mother, America, has an alter ego. And you could basically say his father, Radagon, has an alter ego. Godwyn the Golden could have an alter ego named Messmer. Because for some reason, America felt like her children, because she says, my children can become lords or gods, but they better become one. And if not, they're sacrifices, right? So, Messmer goes down this different path. And it starts during the War of the Dragons. Let me read something to you. During his mother's reign, the Erdtree came under assault by the dragons, who had ruled the world before America's ascent. The forces of the Erdtree managed to triumph against the dragons, with Godwyn prevailing against the dreaded Vortisau, earning the mighty dragon's friendship in the process. This friendship between former foes led to the establishment of the capital ancient dragons cult, in which Laydale Knights could learn dragon incantations. Now look, this is I read that to say his mother was seeing this and saying, no, you are communing with the enemy. I don't trust you anymore. So I'm going to send you to go kill the Glowmide Queen, and I'm going to lock you down there. Because you're a sacrifice. Just like she sacrificed her daughter to burn the Erdtree down. To burn the Erdtree to get inside of it. To free her from the bondage and the punishment of breaking and shattering the Elden Ring. That's why Messmer has dragon eyes. He befriended the dragons when he was Godwyn the Golden. Godwyn's body is still alive. Just like Miquella's body is still alive in the cocoon. It's still growing just like Miquella's body in the cocoon. The ritual of the eclipse failed because his spirit is locked away in the form of Messmer in the land of shadow. The third DLC will be Marika versus the kids, Godwyn, Miquella, and whatever they do together, because they both were extremely gifted. Even though they had different dads, they were gifted, and they both were curious about other ways of doing things. Now, Messmer also has snakes around him, and I believe he has horns. The horns are omen, and that's all about the crucible. Let me know how you feel about my theory. I am Muten Gaming, aka the Red Lord of the Moon. I'm out here.